Hello, welcome back. Last time I discovered the Slime Vault, which, of all the secrets not to have found in my first run, that is a pretty funny one. So, my hope today is to finish the Island Palace, get all the way to Nabaru, pick up that treasure map, and clean up any spots that I may have missed here. Does King's Tomb have anything at it? I think it has one of those places where I want to, cast a sequence of spells, which I could do now, right? Well, I'll get it on the way back. But yeah, I'm strongly suspecting I have forgotten to visit some things here, which contain important items that I do want to have, and the treasure map will show me where those things are. That's the idea. Peck, peck. Whoa. Peck, peck. Peck, peck. Is my beak on fire? Sure is. Alright, I'm holding a candle in it. Oh, right. And now I'm back to my normal wolf self. You know, how Link always has been. Yeah, so obviously in second run my exploration has been far less thorough. So it is very likely that there were things I found before that I am not finding this time. But the treasure map will tell me about those things. So no concern. Right, the tropical dungeon theme. The one that first clued me in that this soundtrack has different ones for each. So how will this boss be remixed? Each one has been so far. This is Rebanak in this dungeon, I think? Right? Who else would it be? Mew can just live, that's fine. Right, you. There's something up high in this room, right? Is this the one? To the right? No, it's not this one. That's too high to climb to. There's a spot similar to this in a later dungeon that has a secret in it. Wow, what was that? That was really weird. But totally consistent with how the original game would have behaved, I'm sure. That jank has always been there. Yeah, stabbing the Moas on... Mews on these blocks has always been very strange. So maybe it's better just not do it. Perfectly executed jump. Doesn't happen every time. Key. There it finally gets to the main melody. It took that long. This is like a much heavier remix than most of the others. That's why I didn't recognize it at first. I put the soundtrack on this and I'm like, what the heck is this music? I don't know what's going on. I think I actually go left here. I'll know for sure when I see the room. But these spitting cat heads reminded me... No, this is not what I thought it was. Never mind. I don't know which layout I was thinking of. This room checks, do you know how to use your shield? Because you better. I'm gonna be asked to a whole lot of times here. Slime dripper here, in this place. Okay, yeah, this room, this is like all new. There are no up elevators in such a spot in the original, nor is this. I mean, sure, I can heal, I guess. So refill room here. I don't really remember this part of the new dungeon. I do remember this room. So yeah, as the Slime Vault showed me, those have different shapes. Some of them have 2 eyes, some of them have 1 eye, some of them are just little tiny babies in a little bubble. And does this room just terminate here, or does it actually keep going at the top? I forget. It keeps going. Let's try from here. That is not high enough. You gotta be all the way up top. Alright. I was curious about that. Had to give it a shot. That's fine, it just means I get to do this climb twice more. Those jumps are kinda weird. Just gotta do them early so I hit my head but still have enough airtime to make it across. That's the ideal way to jump. Death from way above. There we go. I wonder what the specific mechanics of that check are. Is it time spent in the air, or is it like floor that was departed from at last jump? I don't know, like that's one of those game mechanics that doesn't have the most obvious implementation. Several different ways to represent must be attacked from all the way on top. I mean, sure, I'll do it, I guess. Might as well. Blue iron knuckle out in the open, and this is where the raft is. Alright. Also a chicken hole. That! I wonder what the NES version of this does when I cast Fairy while I'm animating, holding an item. I'm gonna have to try that next time I play that game. Because I am not actually sure that's right, I pop up on top of that. And I'm lined up perfectly down Stavamoa. I suppose I could have simply gotten this on the way back if I'd remembered that I would be turning around here. So that'd be the speedier route, if I'm ever doing this a third time, which I will be. Maybe I'll remember then, maybe I won't. Alright, you're dangerous. That's okay. I dealt with you. So now I can go to this place that I thought was where I wanted to go first. Somehow, most of that worked out. Right, I remember this. Before I had upstab, I had to learn about the jump spell letting me hit those blocks with a regular attack. That was fun. Oops. No, that didn't work. Oh man, okay, so if I jump, you just lose track of me entirely. Key and P-bag in this room, if I recall. Key first, P-bag second. No, I recall incorrectly. I'm thinking of one that looks like this, but is different. Okay, no. What I remembered was the P-bag was also buried in the blocks. I remember the items correctly, but not their placement. Alright, that's fine. That was fun. Dark room. P-bag up high. Right, this, I commented previously on this being a trap to get me to cast jump and then have a bad time with a Doom Knocker over here. But the Doom Knocker... Is there? Well, last time I thought it wasn't. Yeah, because, like, I was all ready to not fall into the trap of casting jump too early. But I remember the trap just not being there. Am I thinking of a different spot? Is that a second quest change? Seems unlikely, but maybe. There's a place in the Swamp Palace where I was just not seeing torches, but I don't think there were any that I specifically missed except that one. There's no point in going after that. I already did it in first quest. It's just gonna get erased at the boss anyway, which might be now? Sure is. Alright, Rebenak 2. What do you do? Wait, I want to be close and moving left. Maybe. Or maybe you will behave differently. Oh, we got, like, great palace fire coming out of those. That's fun. Yeah, so hanging out here is a little more dangerous. Yeah, even so. Even so. I guess the one that is on the side he's on is the one that fires. So when charge, fire also happens. It was as though it was made to counter the strategy I was using, but it wasn't aimed well enough to do that. Alright, Island Palace done maybe. Did I forget anything? Probably. But I'll let the treasure map tell me. I got a slime, I got the raft. So what more is there? Could be a heart or a magic fragment. No, I currently have 5 lives. And 2 dolls, yeah, so that adds up. And if I do this... I do not gain an additional doll, only an additional life. Okay. Alright, this room. Yep. I do need both jump and fairy. Jump is suggested to get here, clearly. Fairy can be too. Sure. I like how my legs are still moving while I'm doing this operation. Only when flapping. If I release the button, legs go limp. It's just a funnier image and the legs are still going in the air. Alright, so I want that treasure map. Let's check this. I said I would on the way out. I saw... Wait, so I can see when the screen starts. Yeah, that block doesn't exist for like 2 frames. I do not have the Book of Medora, and I don't actually remember the sequence. Wait, this is different. This is not what these runes said before. Like, the first and last lines weren't the same. Is this randomized? I'm still reasonably convinced this is a cipher. Okay, so I have a 4th example of it. Haven't gone all the way through the process of solving it. Maybe the spells are different too. Okay, so rafting, and there's another place to raft too. I suppose I could wait a moment on that. I'll get the treasure map first, because that'll make more sense. Pea bag here, I think? I'll get it. It's an activity to do. Right, like I said, the moment you get off the dock in East Hyrule, you're greeted by the walnuts. But in the endgame, they're still one of the nastiest enemies. I got no experience. I need more pea bags for this to be possible. Let's, go sweep some up then. Yeah, so the experience reset at the palace exit is kind of really getting in my way here. It's very well timed for this situation. There's a scorpion in a pea bag here, I think? Goma-like. Okay, there we go. I forget how much it was for the map. I want to say 2,000, but I'm probably just completely making that number up. Well, I mean, since I have the spell already, let's get to 1,000 and maybe that'll be enough. Oh, I want to try something. Have I tried this before? Yeah, that works. That's satisfying. I was hoping it would. You know what? I have hammer. Let's get a little more. Since I want to do this anyway. Ooh, many levers. Ocean Palace, yes, here is... This spot has, a pea bag, yeah, it's a 500 normally. That's also a 500, okay. Nothing abnormal here. I don't think there's anything else on this beach other than the secret way to New Kasuto, which I don't have access to yet for several reasons. Two fairies. That hut starts the chain of getting the Book of Medora, right? Okay, so now if the boulder circle positions are randomized, I guess I'm saving for some reason. If the boulder circle positions are randomized, maybe the spell sequence is too. I don't remember this at all. I assume I did it. I just forgot about it entirely. This is not the Chimney Town, that's, Darunia. I'm gonna be 31 short of the price, huh? River monster hates noise. Not the river devil. Hi? You are persistent. Find hard over ocean. Right. What's in the back of Naboru? Wait, what's this building? Oh, hold on, do I know where this is? Another secret well that I can break into. No, I did this. I did this, yes, but what about the closed house there? Do I know what that connects to? I don't remember ever going into that house. And I know if I walked out of here, I would just be outside town. I'm sure I would have done this, yeah, I remember this now. And right, can't shortcut there, and I had to go around several times. What's to the right, though? I know I need to go up and around. I'm a little low on magic. Is this where there were all those pea bags in the ceiling that I couldn't get? Well, there's one on the floor that I can get. Those are extra ornate blocks. Not the type that regrow. Those just look a little bit cracked, right? These have a thing embossed in them. Right, this screen. So there's an underneath and there's an upward part. So I didn't even get to where the treasure map is. What's with this elevator? Well, sure, I'll take that, I guess. You're not cluing me that I can go that way. This is the way to leave. Okay, that's right. There's something funny about these elevators. How is it? Yeah, as soon as any part of my body touches it, I warp inside. Whoop. Alright, can't clearly see myself here, so just do the jumps anyway. Right, and I had to retry this several times. What did I decide was the right way to go? So I can't chicken because that would make me unable to break those blocks. Let's try just jump, and this. Okay, this time I got it first try. I have no memory of what treasure is in here. We're about to find out. Being at levels 999 has made me just like not even bother going for magic drops anymore, except when I'm really low. P-bag here. Is this just for experience? Or is there something more? I can still fall. I end up in a deeper location. Magic refill, right, this kind of just keeps going. I forgot how extensive this was. Stone floor, alright. Sign of civilization. Oh, this is the dry fountain. Oh, this is the dry fountain. Okay, so I'm solving the problem before being reminded that it is a problem. Okay. Okay, of course. Just like, since I entered from the left side of town, that's really what started this whole chain of confusion. Context so different. Did not recognize. Can't reach you. Can't reach you from there. You need to be closer. That's not quite... Oh, that was close enough. Alright. Fountain has been refilled. The treasure is the ability to learn what would be fire, but will now be a boulder circle clue. Yep. Both ways will go to the same place, just out in the field. Alright, enter from the right. The normal way. Guy's standing in the fountain. Sometimes he does that, sometimes he doesn't, and I don't know what determines it. And nothing to do here until I get to Darunia. Should have more than enough for the treasure map, unless it's way more expensive than I remembered. The water is back. Right, I still have rafting to do at Whale Isle, etc. I suppose I could just wait until I have the boots for that. 5th is northeast, okay? Oops, I'm trying to shoot fire, but he uses the same muscles as talking to you. P back. Can't collect that with fire. That one has to be an actual step. See, that makes sense. Sorry, say again. 5th is northeast. Okay. Yes, since those are perhaps randomized per playthrough, or perhaps different for second quest. Can't tell which one with as much information as I have. It's very possible the spells used to open the tombs are too. We're gonna find out. I do! 2000, I remembered right somehow. The start button is the one I have to press for that. Oh, right. I can bounce off of it. Alright. It's only half of the map. That's fine, I know where the other half is, and now you just abandon your house? No, that's somebody else? Some shopkeeper just, like, stops inhabiting their store once I buy it out. Well, yeah, if they have no reason to be there. With nothing to sell, why would they hang out there? Mm-hmm. I went there. And now I'm on this screen. This is how to get to the back side of town. Got it? Alright. Cool. So Naboru business done. I suppose... Let's see. Yeah, I want to make just one trip to Whale Isle. Let's go to Darunia. I think that makes the most sense. Although, I could just go straight to Maze Island. Well, let's do things this way. I will go save the child, then go to Darunia. And then save there, and that'll be it for the day. The next time, Maze Island, get boots, then I can do Book of Medora stuff. I will take this detour now, though. Woohoo! Scary slime. Three hits, no problem. And this cannot be chopped down. Unchoppable forest. Whoops, I need boots to go up there. So, don't do that now. On the beach, there was once a doll. At this time, there is something else, I think? P-Bag. I don't remember if there's shopping in Darunia. There might be a minigame or something. Right, the bridge is an event now. This event, I remember this one. It's fun. Whoa. Missed one. Whoa! Almost missed that jump too. A little bit mysterious. For the randomizer run of this, in addition to playing with different character sprites, I'll also play with different soundtracks, so we can actually hear, like, the rest of those properly. But I like my configuration as it is, and I'm gonna finish second quest with it first. We'll experience variety when we're experiencing another kind of variety too. Okay, as I thought, upstab on that does interrupt my jump. I have no specific reason to go for the whatever's in this secret right now, other than just to make sure I don't forget later. Okay, so there are 2 bits of sand. I was wondering if the hole was bracketed by them, but no, the hole is them. Or one of them, at least. Okay, now I'm curious. I'm gonna go across this for a second. Because I can't cross where the hole is. What does it do to enter from this side? So I go down the hole. Or can I cross here? Hold on. What tile does this put me on? Oh, okay, yes I can. Never mind. I thought it put me one to the south. Right, because I was still thinking of hole being bracketed by the 2 sandy spots. I imagined that that was true. And there are encounters in all these other paths, so I'm just taking the no encounter path. I don't think there was anything of interest in those, but I might have to recheck with the East treasure map when I get it. I'm pretty low. I actually gained height during that process. That was neat. If I hammer on the A button, will I ever land in a place where I can actually chop trees while moving? I'm pressing it continuously and it doesn't seem like I did. Maybe it's possible, but I sure didn't do it. Oh, I think I skipped one of those encounters by accident. Yeah, I got the fight on the exact tile that would have triggered the first of these scenes. Okay. Darunia. With the purple sky. So open subway. Got the child in hand. Ready to return to their mother. I think saving heals me, I'm just not gonna bother. If not, then I guess I'll just have extra challenge next time. Is this the child's house? No, this is the spearman's house. The save point is like way inside town, right in the center. That's unusual. Hey, tell me how to do this. Alright. I guess you don't need to, because I already know. So save point is here on the screen. Where's the wise man? What do you have to say? Palace on the sea. Right, okay. That's what it's called. This looks like a minigame, right? Oh, right, you're an Eye of Ganon. This is the jumping one. Okay, let's do it. ADP, let's do it. Yes. Right, it's start I have to press. Throws me off every time. No, missed. That's okay. This one's a lot of fun. It's very good. Oh, I can't see myself. There, I think I got it. Nice. Ooh, let's try something. Yep. Ah, that's solid. Okay, I thought it wasn't. And if I walk out of here, I just end up on the roof, I'm pretty sure. Well, this is interesting. I think my base fall speed is slower in bird form. Yeah, definitely. Link falls faster than that. Alright, here's the child's house. Text box always feels so cramped. They can just barely fit that cum in there. Snugged right up against the period. No space for punctuation afterwards. 6th is north. And thanks for the magic refill. Why is my life full right now? How did that happen? I didn't notice. It refilled at some point. Oh, I got a heart at the top of the minigame. That's what happened. Mm-hmm. I talked to him. Oh, and there is something out back. Sorry. There's a basement here. Oh, right. This little thing. So I need to move you to the... Okay, the ones with a dot in the middle are the regrowing ones, I see. I need to move you to the rightmost column. That will do. And drop this on your head. Now... How careful do I need to be about this? Not particularly, because I can just... Oh boy. I don't think there's an amount of falling that needs to happen, just any will do, right? Ah, ah! Okay. Should be fine, right? Yep. There we go, alright. So that one counts, that was a little baby, got 8 out of 12 already. Just 4 more to go. I'm within your basement, I hope you don't mind. I cleared out the pest that was in there. If it was pestering you. Or maybe I cleared out your little pet blob. Link doesn't speak, so he's not gonna report either of those activities. Alright, save point. Next time... no, not Maze... Yes, Maze Island. Next time, Maze Island Palace and Whale Isle and stuff.